everybody. Happy Wednesday and welcome. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe Seavey. Again, happy Wednesday, everybody. Tonight is our ghostwriting class. Every Wednesday is our ghostwriting class, and we're back after a little hiatus because we were rehearsing the holiday show. But now we are back full force, and tonight's pick for the ghostwriting class is the song by the band The Score, and the song is Can You Hear Me Now? So for those of you who've never ever been here, which I can hardly believe anymore, what is ghostwriting? What is that? What does that mean? Ghostwriting is when we take a famous or popular song on the, Billboard's top 20, top 50 chart, and what we do is we replace all the words in the chorus of the song with our own original words. And, some people ask me, why the heck do you do that? Why is that? Well, there's a lot of reasons. One is it helps your chops keep your chops in shape. And, it keeps you on your toes. It forces you to be creative in a certain amount of time or a certain amount of words. You have to tell a story in a certain amount of words. And always, as songwriters, I know for myself personally as a songwriter, it's really hard sometimes to come up with a second verse. Second verse is always my demon. It's always been my thorn in my side. And the reason why is because a lot of times you say all your best stuff in the first verse. And then when you get to the chorus is like the payoff, right? The payoff is the chorus. Then when you go back to chapter 2 in your song, which is always the second verse, chapter 2, what do you say? You already said all your best stuff in verse 1. Chapter 1 was like all your best stuff was. So now you have to be creative with your part 2. And this is a great exercise to just get your chops up because you have to take a song that's already been written that's really a good song. I mean, this song is in the top 50 of pop music, pop charts. And you're trying to rewrite what's already a hit chorus. So you're trying to write your own new hit chorus. I would suggest that you don't copy any of their words or even their... Well, you can, if the storyline, if you want to match their storyline with your own original word, that's fine. You can, there's a lot of movies with the same kind of theme, but they're all so different. When you get into the film itself, the plot is much different than. There's like a thriller suspense movie. There's a million thriller suspense movies. Doesn't mean that the storyline is exactly the same as all the other ones. So. This song, their chorus is, I'll read you their chorus. I'm going to play you their chorus in a minute. And then we'll come back. Why don't we do that? We'll come back. We'll listen to it right now. So hold on. I'm going to let you hear here's their chorus right now. Here we go.
I went deep inside where monsters hide to free my mind and come out alive. Tell me when you kicked me, did you ever think that I would get up? Can you hear me now so loudly? I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. Can you see me now so proudly? Looking up at what I've become. Can you hear me now up above the crowd singing? Can you hear me now so loudly? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Okay, and we're back. So you heard it, right? Okay, so I'm going to say the words, though, right now, as it's almost like a story, okay? Let me do something real quick. Give me a second here. Okay, so I'm going to just say their words, okay? So the words are, in the chorus, can you hear me now so loudly? I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. Can you hear me now? So proudly. Looking up at what I've become. Let me go to their, hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay. Screaming at the top of my lungs. Can you see me now so proudly? Looking up at what I've become. Can you hear me now up above the crowd singing? Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Can you hear me now so loudly? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? So that's the whole thing. That's the whole chorus. Okay. So they're being like sarcastic. Can you hear me now? Like so now I'm going to read you my words. Okay. So, I tried to fit all my words into all their, like and here's a really good trick. I've told you guys this before, but I think it's really important for you guys to hear it again. I write out their whole line, and then I leave a space for me to write my line underneath. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here is my words. Okay, can you see that? Can you hear me now so loudly? And then mine is, can't believe the lies you told me. So you see how I have them all written underneath each other. So it's just so much easier. What I try to do, it doesn't always have to be, but if they have one syllable, you should write one syllable. If they have two syllables, you should write two. If they have three, you should write three, four, and so on. But it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. So if they say, can you hear me? You could say, I have a two-syllable word as the first line in mine. So theirs is, can you hear me? And I wrote, can't believe. So I use a two-syllable word, but because it bounces the same way, it works in that segment. Do you understand that? Okay, so I'm going to read you my words now. Okay, so it goes, I can't believe the lies you told me. A demon when I look in your eyes. Can't believe you want to hold me. Crying 'cause you're evil inside, you're out of alibis, a devil in disguise, dying lonely for the rest of my life. Can't believe the lies you told me. I can't believe your lies. So, all mine are the same. I even kind of repeated the same way they did. You don't have to do it that way, but I'm really trying to copy it like verbatim, but just adding my own words. And I haven't done it in a while, so it was kind of hard. Like every week we do this before. We did this before the holidays, so it was kind of easy. My chops were up to speed, but taking a couple of weeks off, man, it's when you're out of the loop of the rhythm of this is not easy. This was harder tonight than like in the last, 5 months or something, because it was really tough. It was really tough getting back into the groove and writing words and, so, and I tell you guys this all the time. This is not an easy exercise. And I don't expect you to get it perfect on your first try, okay? There's an old saying, you have to write your first 100 songs gotta suck before you start writing anything that's even halfway decent. And I really think that's the truth. I really do. You've gotta screw up and then compare your work to other people's amazing poetry or songwriting ability and measure yours against theirs. And then you'll see where you need work and where you're lacking in certain things. one of the best things about songwriting is everyone has to understand what you're talking about. It can't be like an inside joke thing or it only means something to you. Like, the message should be universal. Everybody gets it. You don't have to, if you have to explain a song, it's wrong already. It really is, it's wrong. So, even if you read mine right now as if it was just a poem, it makes sense, right? I can't believe the lies you told me. You're a demon when I look in your eyes. Can't believe you want to hold me. Crying 'cause you're evil inside. You're out of alibis, a devil in disguise. Dying, lonely for the rest of my life. Can't believe the lies you told me. I can't believe your lies. So it makes sense like theirs does. Can you hear me now? Can't believe the lies you told me. So what I'm going to do now for you guys is I'm going to do the whole thing. It's really funny. There was no karaoke track for this or instrumental track, so I had to just play the chords on my keyboard with a beat. Nothing like the real one. I just kept a beat and played the chords so you could understand the melody that I came up with for it. So here we go. I'm going to play it for you right now. Here we go. I can't believe the lies you told me. A demon when I look in your eyes. Can't believe you want to hold me. Crying 'cause you're evil inside. You're out of alibis. Devil in disguise. Dying lonely for the rest of my life. Can't believe the lies you told me. I can't believe your lies. And that is it. That's the whole thing, guys. All right, I can't wait to see what you guys wrote. That is all the time we have for tonight. This is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe CB signing off. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.